Now, what I like about Beazer Home is when you go to the model, what you see is basically what you get. I'm going to say about 98% of the items that are in there, okay? Now, this builder gives you like the blinds, the refrigerator, the washer, and the dryer, but all the upgrades that actually comes with the price is actually unbelievable. But there's going to be some areas where they cut costs as far as like the bathroom, right? You have your tub shower combo. It's just those certain kind of items. You know, you'll get blinds, but they're not your top of the grade blinds. But as far as construction wise, it is unbelievable. So let me give you an example, right? When you go to New Home Track, you may have three different models, but within those three different models, what you're going to realize is some of the things in a home that you see may be standard, but majority of that stuff may be upgraded. So you may go to the first model, you realize you get orange peel texture, but then the cabinets are upgraded. But then when you go to the second model, the cabinets are not upgraded, they're stock and standard, right? But now the texture is upgraded, you have upgraded paint, upgraded flooring, but then you go to the third model, you have the standard carpet. The reason why builders do this, right, and they work with the design team is so that way you can't really see what you physically get, because if they build a model with all the stock and standard stuff, you're probably not going to buy the home based upon the price, right? So what they do is they kind of hide these things from one model to another. But what happens is if you are interested and you want to see what's available, that sales agent would have to walk you through and say, hey, look, the flooring that you're going to get is in this model, okay? The texture you're going to get is in this model. The cabinets you're going to get are in these models here. So that way you have to kind of have the vision, but it's kind of hard sometimes. But with Beazer Homes, and you go to the track, you look at their model, what you see is basically what you get, okay? And they do a lot of upgrades, believe it or not, for the money. So the cost of what you're paying for the product is well worth it. Now, number two, this is the most important part, is the quality build of a home, okay? So what I like about Beazer Homes is they use blown in insulation, okay? It's not batten insulation. So the blown in insulation is very compact into the walls, right? Because it's blown in and it's nice and tight, and it really secures and it really holds the cool air in your house, and it reflects the heat from your house. Now, the crazy thing about this is that there's a lot of builders out there that will do insulation, right? And it's batten insulation. They start off with R13 because it's required by code. Now, that depending on the city that you go to, but here in the state of Nevada, it's required that you have R13. So you can actually upgrade that, but I prefer blown in insulation versus batten insulation. Now, if you do an upgrade on the insulation from R13 batten to R15, they will not do the garage. You have the option to do that as an upgrade. But Beazer Homes, believe it or not, they also do the blown in insulation inside the garage. Now, talking about insulation, okay, here is another plus side. Inside the attic, okay, on top of the A-frames and the roof line, it's actually sprayed in foam. So now it becomes a cocoon. This is the best type of insulation that you can actually get out there, the spray foam. Because what happens is now your attic is a lot cooler, right, than it should be. Because typically if you just do batten inside the attic where it lays on the floor of the ceiling inside the attic, you're still having heat penetrating that. But because now this is cocooned with spray foam, your attic, right, has dropped about 20 to 30 degrees different. Now this actually keeps more money in your pocket from a cost energy perspective. So I cannot believe they are doing spray in foam insulation and they are doing the cocoon. They're sealing everything all up, which is unbelievable. The third thing that I really, really like is, believe it or not, okay, if you were going to do some upgrades, okay, one of the upgrades is high voltage to a home, okay? If you're going to do a 220 40 amp breaker because you have an electric vehicle, believe it or not, it's already pre-wired, okay? It comes pre-wired. No additional cost. In addition to that, they also added 220 inside the laundry room, because if you want to go from gas to electric, you have that option. So it's already pre-wired there. Also, they do this inside the kitchen, because you may cook with gas and you decide, hey, I want to use electric because it's more healthier. You have that option to switch that out. They install that for you. Now, they also include, believe it or not, pre-wire for your solar panels. It's all pre-wired into the walls. Panels right there in the garage. It comes with it, which is totally unbelievable for the price. Now, the fourth thing that I really like about Beazer Homes is the customer service is completely unbelievable, okay? I'm talking about from the sales team to the super, all the way down to customer care. Now, I want to give a quick shout out to Harriet. She's the salesperson at Jasper Point, and her sales team, her whole pod, great people to work with. They want to make sure that their clients are very happy. Now, another quick shout out, I want to give a quick shout out to Billy, which is the superintendent to the Jasper Point, okay, track. Great superintendent, okay. Also, I want to give a shout out to Greg with customer care. The customer care department is unfreaking believable, guys. These people want to make sure that you are 100% satisfied. And that goes really big for me. Now, the last thing is that right now, Jasper Point is offering a $26,000 towards closing costs as we are making this video. So if you are a VA buyer and you need money towards your buy down rate and your closing costs, you're probably going to get into this home with less than no money down, right? Just a couple bucks and that's it. That is unbelievable of what they are offering to their clients, okay? These guys are on a whole nother category. Now, if you guys are interested, let me know and I will connect you with the right people. That being said, give me a second. I'll be up there in a minute. Now, that being said, I do have the monthly reports that just came out for June for the housing reports. If you guys want this, just text me a monthly report at 702-319-1092. And another thing I want to share with you is that Richmond American Homes, we have some quick move-ins. Take a look at all their quick move-ins, guys. This is where you're going to get the deal of a lifetime. Now, if you guys want this list by Richmond American Homes, just text me, Richmond, at 702-319-1092. Now, talking about all the things that I love about Beazer Homes, in today's video, I'm going to take you through a walkthrough, okay, a frame walk with Billy to show you guys around and to show you their product. Not only that, we decided to kill two birds with one stone. We're doing a frame walk for a client too, so I just want to say congratulations. And also, this is going to give you guys a lot of insight as far as what you get for your money as far as quality build wise. All right, guys, other than that, if you guys like more videos like this, please let us know. And if you haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Other than that, until next time, I'm Chakits. Peace.
All right, so we're walking down the house. Once the houses are finished, you guys will have pavers going along to each doorway. Yours is right in the middle of the building. So pavers will come up off this walkway right here and go to each doorway. And then in front of the doorways, you'll have pavers just as these are right here as well. So you have a paver driveway on the other side, which I'll show you here in a second, but then you'll have walkway pavers to your doorway right in front as well. The HOA also covers your landscaping in the front and in the back. So you don't have to worry about anything like that. Greg should be over shortly, but if you do get a dead plant or something like that, you contact Greg, who's customer service. That's who will walk your house, and he'll replace the plant for you. And if not, the HOA does it. So we'll walk around, we'll go into the front of the house, and we'll go from there. All the electrical, the HVAC is also by the front door of all the houses as well. So on the side of the building, just southwest or northwest of it, you have a parking lot over here. Because there's no parking in the aisles by the garages. So you do have a parking lot over here just to the northwest. Then there's also another parking lot one building over as well by the park over there. So no shortage of parking right here by this building. So it's 74, 75, and then 76 would be yours. As you walk in, like I said, pavers coming up. Your AC unit, like your neighbors will be right there. Your AC unit is gonna be right here to your left. They're very quiet. They're Goodman brands of good quality. You won't really hear, you will not hear it from the inside of your house. So right away when you walk in the front door, your dining area is gonna be right here. So if you wanted to, right when they come in, you could put a 50-pound chandelier on this. So if you see this metal rod, that will hold up to 50 pounds, as versus a fan will hold up to 100 pounds. So you could do a chandelier here in the future. At the final walk, when you walk with Greg, who is our customer service rep, he'll explain to you that's gonna be an LED at the time of. But like I said, you could change it once you move in. It's completely up to you. So that's your dining area. This is the great room area. You do have a 4-pack of lights, and then you have a fan pre-wire right in the middle. That will hold up to any 100-pound fan, so fan light combo. Comes with 2 switches, one for the fan, one for the fan blades. Also in the great room, you do have a smart TV or flat TV pre-wire. So what that means is you can put your TV up here on the wall, throw the wires through this PVC pipe, and you put all your DVD player. I don't know who uses DVDs anymore, but you can put all your information down below, your Cox communication box, whatever it is. But you also have a 110 outlet right next to it. If you want to do surround sound down below, you could do that so it's hidden. So it makes it look like a TV is floating. Downstairs and upstairs, you'll have a smoke carbon on both floors, as well as every bedroom will get a smoke detector. Then also all throughout the house, you'll have fire sprinklers, which is this orange line with the little green head right there. It will not be green at the time of the walk. That will be a white cap that places over the fire sprinkler. How it works, if the fire sets off, that sprinkler will then drop the water on it. As the fire spreads, the other sprinklers will go. So if you had a fire in the garage where you do have fire, where you do have fire sprinklers, those sprinklers would go off, but nothing in the house would go off unless that fire were to come into the house.
All right, so just to clarify, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 can lighting.
Yes.
Pre-wire ceiling fan right here.
Correct.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that's per their drawing as well. Let's see, we're going to check their options. This page change. All right. So, yeah, that's the fan pre-wire. They did dining light, tied to this switch. Okay, so that's what I showed them everything they have in here. Going into the kitchen area, this is called a peninsula island. So it comes off the wall. It'll be connected to this wall right here. Bigger island, nice big countertop. You'll have your cabinets going across. Your dishwasher will be closest to this walkway right here on the outer edge of the kitchen. Your kitchen sink will be right here. This will be cabinet space with countertop. You'll have a switch right here for usually for your garbage disposal. Then coming over, this is for your range or your oven. This right here will be for your microwave. Down below, you'll have cabinets and countertops, and up above will be cabinets. Then it'll take a 90-degree angle and turn. Same thing, countertops, cabinets, and then you'll have a fridge space over here closest to this little wall right here. This kitchen doesn't technically have a pantry, so I always tell people you could, oh sorry, Chakits. Right behind you right here, even though this is kind of a coat closet, you could use this as a pantry. Everyone calls it a coat, but you could use it as a pantry. It will have 3 shelves going in here. Absolutely okay to use as a pantry. This one could also be used as a pantry. This is a coat closet, but you could use that as a pantry. That will have 1 shelf with a rod in it to hang your clothes or your coats. In this bathroom downstairs, this is a half bath, so it's a powder bath. You'll have a sink with a pedestal. So you'll get a cabinet right there with the countertop. You'll have a vanity light, which is usually a Hollywood bar or something like that, nice decorative light. In this bathroom, you'll have a supply can for AC. Right above the toilet, you'll have a exhaust fan, and then the toilet will go right here against this wall. These houses are very well sealed off from outside. I'll show you, we go upstairs, we have a ERV, which is supplying fresh air to the house. You want to do here, you want to do the garage first? Do you care?
No.
Okay, let's go upstairs and we'll do the garage after. That way it's like that stuff's fresh in the video. Anyways, the ERV is like the lungs of the house, right? So what's that doing is taking air from outside, bringing fresh air into the house. So this house has constant fresh air. What that is right here, it'll take, says 110 degrees outside, but it's 78 in the house. It's gonna take that 110 degree weather, mix it with your 78 degree weather in the house, and it's gonna keep that air cool coming into the house. So your house doesn't get too hot or too cold, but it's constantly having a fresh air supply in the home. If you saw the models when you bought the house, the closets are much, like the closet is the same size, but the equipment is a lot less space consuming than it was in the models. All throughout the walls, you see all this blown insulation. That is recycled paper and recycled newspaper that they use to blow in the insulation. Then above us, all this white stuff is called icing foam. That's another type of insulation. And then places that you cannot see, there's an orange foam that serves as a fire blocking agent as well as an insulation agent. This house is also Tyvek wrapped, which is a water barrier. No water can get into the house from outside because of the Tyvek that we have. Water can escape the house, but cannot get into the house. It's a DuPont product, so all products that we use are DuPont products for the exterior of the house. Also, all the windows are dual pane, and they're energy efficient windows. So if you look at them, it has got a green hue. I don't know if you can see on the video right here, but it's a green hue. We always ask people, do not tint the windows of any type. There will be blinds on when the house is finished, so it does come with blinds. Cool, cool. This bedroom right here, both your bedrooms have fan pre-wires. So 100 pounds. It'll come with a fire sprinkler in the bedroom as well as a smoke detector. Like I said, smoke's in every bedroom, smoke carbon outside the cluster area. So loft, a smoke carbon, great room, a smoke carbon, and then right outside the bedrooms of the primary is a smoke carbon. This bedroom is very similar to that one. They both have reach-in closets, both have fan pre-wires, and then the smoke detectors as well, and the fire sprinkler. One thing to look at here versus other builders, because of how the house gets constant air, it's energy efficient, we do not have to put the AC ducts right next to the windows. They could be 10, 12 feet away, and you still get perfectly good air, and the window is not affecting your bedroom's temperature. Most builders will have to put it within 3 feet of the window to help regulate the temperature of the bedroom. So right out this bedroom, you have your upstairs closet right here, or your upstairs bathroom. You got dual sinks with a vanity light split in the middle of them. To the left of your sinks, you'll have a medicine cabinet. Per code, you have to have outlets by the sinks. So you have an outlet to the left of your sinks and an outlet to the right of your sinks. Then you have your tub. I know it looks disgusting, but we have to fill all the house with water to make sure that the house can retain the water. Monday, actually they're coming Monday to drop all the tubs, all the pipes. But this just shows, hey, this house can retain water at this point, has no leaks of any type. Also, we'll get 2 tub buffs. They do one right after drywall, and then right before you walk, they'll buff them, polish them, make them look bright and shiny. This is a tub shower combo. There's a light right above the tub shower. You've got an exhaust fan that's right above the toilet. And then you'll have an AC supply and a vanity light right here above the mirror. Sorry about that. Your loft space, so there's not a lighting in the loft, but you do have a fan pre-roll. Like I said, it holds 100 pounds, so any fan light combo, it will hold. There is lights walking along like what you call a hallway. If you section this loft off into a hallway, this is lighting right here. That's usually more than enough lighting for this space. You'd be very surprised how much light these houses do get. Then right above me right here, this will be your air supply, for your filters go. 2 20 by 25s. Where I'm walking in right here, right up at the edge of the stairs is your laundry room. You have 2 options. You have set up for a gas or electric dryer, depending on what you want to do. So this would be if you want to use electric. This would be if you want to use gas. They'll both have a vent. It's a vent either way, no matter what you use. This would be an outlet if you use a gas, outlet if you use electrical. Then this is the line for your soft water system. Every 14, 15 days, your soft water system goes through a brine, so it'll cycle through, and you'll hear it draining through the walls. It is perfectly normal. That water is draining from this copper pipe right here all the way down to the bottom of this, like a P-trap. It's going out of the house, but it's going to sound like free-falling water, because it is. It's falling from 2 feet, basically, all the way down. Then you have hot and cold connections for your water for your washer. In here as well, You have your AC supply. Laundry, the laundries for Beazer do not do any exhaust fans because of that ERV closet I just told you about. It's constantly bringing fresh air in. So as long as that's always stayed on, watch right behind you, you'll never have to worry about fresh air. It's always gonna be fresh. No stagnant, stale, mold, none of that stuff, because that ERV is gonna constantly refresh your air in the house. So when you come up the stairs and you make your right, you're coming into the primary, excuse me. You'll have a door right off the primary. Just to the right of the primary door, there is a switch right here for your wire for your thermostat for upstairs. So you have a zone downstairs, zone upstairs. We always tell people keep it 2 degrees cooler upstairs, but you can go up 3, 4 degrees cooler, completely up to you. Heat will rise up. You'll have a 3-gang switch on your primary bedroom. Coming into your upstairs closet for your primary. This is where your smart panel is for your internet communications, all that kind of stuff is right here. So everywhere you have the 1+1s, you want to do fiber optic, whatever you want to do, will come run through this this pipe right here. Set up your router right there. So anywhere you want to stream, you can plug it hard in or do a computer if you wanted to. You'll have a wood shelf going all the way around, and just below that will be that wood dowel to hang your clothes on. Looks a lot better than those wire shelves. You get 2 LED lights in here, and then you'll have a fire sprinkler in here as well. Excuse me. So like I said, coming into the primary, you got a fire sprinkler, a smoke detector, then your fan pre-wire. Again, any 100-pound fan light combo, as long as it says interior, it will hold it. Again, your AC supply does need to be right by the window, so it's a little bit away from the windows, which makes it great. Then primary bathroom. This will have a door on the primary main bathroom. You'll also have a door going into the water closet. The water closet has an AC supply can, has an LED light, and then an exhaust fan right over the toilet. Then your toilet will be down low, directly center in the room. And just separated from that, you'll get your own exhaust fan with the shower. This is a standing shower with taller subway tiles. You get a light, an exhaust fan. You have the dual sinks in here. Every time you flush the master toilet, the fire sprinklers are going to recirculate. So that water going into the toilet is going to go into the fire sprinklers, give it constant fresh water. So it doesn't get stale, nasty, stagnant. So it's constant fresh water. This is a vanity light right between the 2 sinks, and then you'll have a medicine cabinet right here for that. You can't do it on this side because there's really no space because of the shower, but you do have one medicine cabinet over here. You do have a window, which will get blinds as well. And then on the edge of the master, you have primary, you have a deck right out here, which does have a light. The deck will be finished and painted, and it has nice stair rail or railing right there as well. Pretty decent view right now. There will be some buildings built over there, but you'll still have a very nice view, very nice spot to see everything out here. So we'll head down to the garage. I'll show you guys some stuff out there. And then, yeah, you're good, man. The 1+1. So these are the 1+1s. Actually, let me show you each bedroom. You have a 1+1 right here. You also have a 1+1 in your, I just had this. Let's see. Yeah, I believe so. They're one in, pre-wire. It's the wrong page. You have one in the great room, the loft, and then I think there was one that was put in the bedroom as well. Yeah. Loft.
So just power on this one. I don't think there was any.
I thought I saw, but maybe you're right. I don't think there is actually.
1, 2, 3 downstairs.
Yeah, great room, loft, primary. So that's the one they added. I believe it was in the loft. That's electrical package 1, level 1. Okay. So going into the garage. All the garages are tamper resistant. If it hits your car, it will retract back up. Also, there's sensors on there, so if your leg's in the sensor, it will not retract. Watch your step. There will be a step here. Usually takes about 2-3 weeks, and then we'll install that step right there at the walkway and the entryway. So on both sides of the garage, you will have sensors where those blue boxes are. So right here on both sides. On the right side, if you're looking out the street, on the right side of your garage, you are pre-plumbed for solar panels. So if you do a solar panel system, they will bring the wires, drop them down, and this is where they'll come out to come to the panel right there. Your electrical panel for the state of Nevada for NV Energy needs to be accessible from the outside of your house. There are such things called sub panels. If you ever tried to change that and stuff, they just do a sub panel. They put it on the side of your garage, but your electrical meter and your main breaker still have to be on the outside. You also are set up for a smart car charger. Just depending if you have Tesla, Ford, whoever you have your smart cars through, you want to contact that dealer, find out what kind of outlet you'll need for that. It'll just be a blank plate at the time of the walk. You have outlets throughout the garage at standard height all the way around. Let's see. Yep. You have, let's get an outlet right here. You'll have your switch for your light coming into the garage. You'll have a garage butt clicker button right there. Let's see. This is your for your tank, your hot water heater, not tankless, but it's a hot water heater. It is gas, but in the future, if you want to change it to electrical, you could, because we'll put a whip right here. This will have a box, a disconnect box, that they can change it to an electrical hot water heater. Or hybrid, whatever one you wanted to do. This one right here is for your soft water loop. You did get the soft water system through us that I could see. So if you want to add it in the future, this saves you thousands of dollars having this soft water loop right here. Depending on what you want to spend through what company you want to go through. This will be a disconnect right here, or a shut-off valve for your main house. So if you go out of town, I always tell you, go out of town for more than 2 days, come over here, shut the water off, just turn it 90s. Go to a kitchen sink, a bathroom sink, open the water, let all the water bleed out of the lines. Then you don't have to worry about leaving town and coming back to a leak or a flood, God forbid, something like that. Because these are townhomes, there's no water on the exterior of the house. So there's no hose bibs on the exterior. They're in your garage. So this is where your hose bib for inside the garage will be for using a hose, is on this right here. And then also inside the garage, you have 2 cleanouts for the sewer cleanouts. So all that is these 2 little pipes. At the time of the finish, these will have little caps on them, nice little gold caps. You barely even notice that they're there. And then everywhere, everyone's garage has what we call expansion joints. So if you see where my foot is right here, where these 2 crosses, that's an expansion joint. It's like a grid line. This house is under an immense amount of stress and tension. It's a post-tension slab. They pour the concrete, they pull the cables extremely tight, which brings the concrete together. These expansion joints are meant to mediate and negate cracking. It doesn't mean it doesn't happen. If it does happen, we want it to be the size of a nickel for us to be able to put a nickel in there so we can patch it. Just keep in mind, it's never gonna see the daylight like we first did when we poured it. So it'll always be like a highlighter mark on it, basically. If you have any questions, I'll give Chakits my number. You guys can always contact me. Let me know if you guys have any questions going forward, all right? Have a great day.
Hey, what's up everybody? Did you know that 96,000 people move to Las Vegas every single year? The question is why? Well, due to the Fed's interest rate hikes have increased the cost of living for many Americans across the country. Americans are now looking to relocate to Las Vegas because of no state income tax, low unemployment, low cost of living, and affordability for housing. We're also the entertainment capital of the world. So if you are thinking about relocating to Las Vegas, we would like to offer you a free Southern Nevada market report and a relocation guide. All you have to do is click on that link below to claim yours today.